Hello, welcome to Eva's Care, that of health. I'm your nurse, Eva Maria. On our previous episode, we looked at how we could make a juice that could help cure and prevent Alzheimer's. And on today's episode, we're going to review the menstrual cycle. There are very many questions about the menstrual cycle, the safe days and the unsafe days. Thank you for tuning in. The menstrual cycle varies from individual to individual, and it sets in at puberty and it ends around the age of 45 to 50, depending on an individual. And the period after the menstrual cycle ends in life is called the menopause. This period, when a person is experiencing menstruation, the menstrual cycle varies from 21 to 35 days. Anything below 21 or anything above 35 days is considered abnormal, and you need to seek medical attention if that is happening to you. The menstrual cycle can be reviewed based on someone's cycle. So, how can you know that this is my menstrual cycle? How long is my menstrual cycle? You need to start by counting your days. You start from the very first day you start your menstruation to the day before your next menstruation. Let me see. If your menstruation starts on the 4th of a certain month, so you count these days. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So, before your menstruation cycle starts again, this is the day it will start again, is the 29th day. So, these are 28 days and your menstrual cycle is 28 days. Someone else's may be 21, other person's may be 25, 31, 35. So you need to know, because this varies from individual to individual. What happens during the menstrual cycle? The first days are the bleeding days, and also these differ according to an individual. Some have 5 bleeding days, others have 2 bleeding days, others have 3. So let's say this person has 3 bleeding days. So you count 1, 2, 3. These are the bleeding days. But outside the first 7 days of the menstrual cycle are days of less fertility, and chances of getting pregnant on these days are very limited. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these days are safe days and chances of getting pregnant are low. So the bleeding days are 3 and we have 4 days. I would say, though that bleeding days are considered safe days, it is not advisable to have the bleeding days because of the very many infections that are associated. The next 12 days are unsafe days. Some people limit these days to 8, and then the chances of having a baby, of conceiving in these days are very high. So some people consider these 2 days safe, but I would say they are unsafe because sperms in the woman's body, when they enter the woman's body, they take a period of 2 days to die. So before they die, your ovulation has started and they can still fertilize that ovum, so leading to getting pregnant. So these days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These days are unsafe days, and a person in this period is very fertile, highly fertile, and it is very easy to notice that you're in your unsafe days because your hormones are high and you can feel it in your body. It is associated with symptoms such as hot flashes, so you can get mood swings around these days, and your temperature is a bit high, so you have to know these are unsafe days. The days after your unsafe days, the rest of the days after these 12 unsafe days, up to the time you bleed next, are considered safe days, and these days you are less likely to get pregnant. Questions are asked. What should I do when I'm in my periods? What shouldn't I do? First of all, when you're in your period, you have to make sure that you feed well, you get a balanced diet, you drink enough water because you're losing out blood. You need to keep rehydrated. The other thing that is very much paramount is hygiene. You have to bathe at least twice a day when you're in your period. And again, you have to make sure that you clean yourself You wash your knickers very well. And there are people who use reusable sanitary towels. These are very good. But you have to make sure that you wash them very well, you rinse them very well, and you dry them very well to avoid infections. Some people, they tend to use cotton or even toilet tissue, but this is not right to be used. It is better you use the sanitary pads, you use tampons or the menstrual cups. These are advisable and they don't cause harm because they are good. When you're in your periods, you have to avoid doing passive activities. You have to make sure that you exercise. Some people do get menstrual cramps, but these menstrual cramps are activated so much when you're dormant. You have to make sure that you exercise. And some people wait for the time when they're in their periods to start exercising. That is not right. It is better you exercise before you receive your periods to avoid getting the complications. It is better you keep rehydrating even when you're not in your period. It is better you have a balanced diet so that your body has enough nutrients, and then you won't face very many complications. When you feel that your menstrual cycle is abnormal or you're having irregularities, you need to seek medical attention and you need to contact a gynecologist. There are very many people that are having signs of diseases such as cancer. There are very many people that are having miscarriages, but they tend to think that this is normal period because their pregnancy was just 2 weeks old and they see blood coming out. They feel it is abnormal, but they stay with it and they are having a miscarriage, but they think it's normal. Let's take watch as we look into our menstrual cycle because it tells a lot about our fertility and health. Thank you for watching. This is Eva's Care. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and follow. If you have any health concerns, you can email us. You need any prescription? We can deliver drugs. For any condition, you just need to tell us. We can offer consultation. We also offer bedside nursing. You just need to email and then our services will be just right at your doorstep. Thank you for tuning in and keeping on Eva's Care. Until next time, bye-bye.